I'm just gonna keep refreshing the page till I see it pop up. I hate that delayed bullshit, man. It's
Dude,
fucking annoying.
I didn't do my hair or anything, so I look like a wiener with teeth and sideburns. I apologize.
That wait, that hasn't changed from your original look, anyways.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm just fucking with you, buddy, man.
All right, so you can go ahead and check to make sure he's talking. So JGott, say something.
Yeah, yeah. YouTube is fucking slow as shit, man. Yeah, I hate that shit, man. It's so fucking tedious and redundant.
I don't know why my jerry rig green screen is not working. Oh, there it goes. Bow. Wait, I need to. Hello. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hold on, we're having some technical difficulties here, and we're just making sure we got it all online, on point. It's not picking you up.
Hold on. I can't hear him. Hold on. Let me just unplug my microphone. I'm gonna plug it in my PC so that way I can hear him better.
I'm also going to adjust my mic and stuff too, because I think right now it's. Oh, really? Damn. Well, uh, so and that's because you're on the Vita, right? I don't know. I got rid of my Vita in a hot minute. I,
Nope, you cannot be heard in the live stream, JGott.
you're the PC master race. How are you messing this up, sir?
You'll have to get your ass on the PS4s, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Jeez.
God damn it. Damn.
Golly. You haven't turned. So you haven't bought or you haven't turned your PS4 on in over a year. You're good Lord have mercy. You, I mean, well, I know, but still, like, that's crazy. What is going on with this beta? Why is it not working all of a sudden? Try and do it. They
It's been
added.
extended for 1 day.
Yeah, so we no, it's they're doing they
No,
extend
the
what.
beta ends technically tomorrow, but there might be, yeah, if they extend it, it'll be done
I
by
mean, yeah.
fucking
Either way, it's not.
Friday.
Either way, it's not right now. I mean,
Well, not Friday. What the hell am I talking about? I forgot today's fucking Sunday. Dirt. Tuesday, I think. Or
I'm getting
midnight or something. I don't fucking know.
I'm getting a good amount of viewers now, and I can't perform for them because JGott is screwing up on his end. And hey, I mean, you can't defend yourself because they can't hear you. They can't hear you, so it's irrelevant at this point because they can't hear you. So, I mean, I can say whatever I want, and then you can't say anything about it. Like, oh yes, I am the greatest. Thank you, JGott. I appreciate that.
Well, then I can say what I got to say.
That's fine. Yeah,
And
yeah.
with this.
And then I'll try to.
So,
Shoot. Hold on. Let me think. Get Dread. Dread can figure it out. He's done it on his Vita. So there's got to be a way you can do it, bro. It just, you have to figure out how to do it. If any of my viewers know how to make your voice allowed to be shared from the Vita, please let me know. Because that's what we're having a problem with right now. So we can get, I want to get this discussion going, but we're having technical. Wait, how long? It doesn't take your PS4 to take that long to update, does it? That's true though. That's true. Oh no, your party chat still work. I'm getting tired of. Okay, this is not fun. I gotta watch my Fear of the Walking Dead in billions. Yup. Oh, 2-on-2. That's fucking lame. So there's no settings on your party chat in the Vita? I've never had an update take long at all, ever, not once. What do you mean? What are you gonna make a video about?
I love Doom.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Doom looks awesome.
Horizon's
gonna be fucking stellar, bro.
So not everybody can hear you, JGott, obviously. So I just want to throw something out there. I'm looking forward to Mafia 3, I think it is. Simply
Mafia 3 is good.
Thanks, Sky, for following me on Twitter.
Simply because I love that franchise anyway, but also because you brought to my awareness that, well, I guess I shouldn't say awareness. I was already aware of it. I just didn't realize how it could affect somebody. You were upset about the lack of diversity. Hey Jordan, man, I'll follow you wherever you go, homie. Thank you. You were upset with the lack of diversity in the main characters in gaming.
Hey, Fatal.
And I'd always known that, but I never thought about it from an immersion standpoint. And so I'm actually looking forward to Mafia 3 to see if I have an issue with it. Now I understand it's drastically different for me because every game I play has got a guy that looks just like me in it. You know what I mean? But I've never had a problem with games like Tomb Raider at all. And so like for me, I don't think it's gonna be an issue, but I still want to see where you're coming from. You know what I mean? Because I've given you a hard time about it for sure, but I don't. But I don't mean that. I mean, no, but I also feel for you too because it kind of does suck. It made me aware of like how bad it really is. Like TV is getting better with it, but man, gaming is still way behind on that aspect. And that's just, I guess that's another way of looking at where our society is in general with that. You know what I mean? Because they're doing it from a sales standpoint, and so they're really worried about it. I guess. I mean, I don't. How many stories can be told about a 30-year-old white guy? You know what I mean? Like how many? I don't. I mean, that sounds ugly, but it's true. It's like So, and some of my favorite. Do what? I mean, I bring the topic. Is that Patrick? Is he on the mic?
Yes, he invited me to the video. What's up? His ass in here, man. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
Okay,
what happened to him last night?
What?
What happened?
So then I'll wait till he updates it and he gets on his PS4 before we have this discussion.
If gaff what anyone says about Doom.
Wait, who are we talking about? You talking about me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, who? What? What's it no? What's it yes? I don't understand.
No. Okay, so I uploaded a rant video, right, talking about how Doom plays like Doom. But the thing was, though, I pulled the video not because of the amount of negativity that I got in the comments. I still stand by what I said. However, I didn't explain myself well enough get people to understand from my own viewpoint. I kind of half-assed it. It was like a 3.5-minute video long, and I just basically.
Oh, he's melee me!
Blah, 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 blah. However,
I can't hear.
If I was,
just to let you know.
Okay, well, if I was more, if I was a little bit
Doom.
more in depth and actually discussed and explained thoroughly to my audience and the people just in general that watch my content, explain to them, like the main point
Doom
that I
for
wanted to
the
get
win.
across with that video, and this is my fault, and I have a bad habit of doing this, where I don't thoroughly explain my logic or my explanations properly enough, and that's my own fault for that. But the main thing that I wanted to talk about in that video, and what the main point I was getting across, was the fast chaos, you know, fucking pace of the game. It's still there. And that's exactly the vibe that I got when I first played the alpha. The problem is the reason why a lot of people are disagreeing with me on that is because they're looking at it from a whole entire package standpoint, and that's not how I'm viewing it. However, I do agree with a lot of the actual issues on the casual elements they had to incorporate into the game in order to get that audience on board. Because we're dealing with an audience now that is so casually oriented that that's the majority of gamers nowadays. So by them adding in elements like loadouts that the original Doom didn't have, you know, weapons that are not spawnable on the map that the original Doom had, and a lot of other things too as well in order to make it casualized. I can understand from your viewpoints, even though I wholeheartedly agree with everyone that disagrees with that. I agree with that 100%. But however, though, one feature though that I don't see nobody in this community talking about is the stat map feature. Now, see, little did I know that I only thought that this was going to be nothing more than just a straight up map maker. That's it. But little did I know was that you can actually create your own fucking game modes with this fucking map maker feature, right? Fucking shit like that. So the way I looked at it, I was like, Jesus Christ. So I can sit there and actually create a full-on arena-sized map, the way, like, you know, the game is intended to be, that people want, the hardcore fans of Doom want. I can make weapons that spawn at any leisure. I can set the time for them, however. I can get rid of all the bullshit. I can have a game mode that does not allow perks or the Doom fucking, or the demon spawn thing, whatever you want to call it. I can go back and create my own maps in my own game modes of classic, straight up classic Doom, where it's pick up armor and health fucking shit you can pick up off the ground, which is currently in the game right now. But at the same time, I can make it feel like the old school Doom fucking factor for it. The thing is, no one is talking about that fucking functionality at all. And to me, that gives players more of a freedom to play this new Doom however the fuck they want to play it.
Fun than COD
and I think that's the
fired.
number one fucking sharing factor that I think a lot of people need to take into an account. Granted, it's not a formal structured game mode already built into the game, and I will agree with that.
And Halo
but there
5.
is an option there that allows you to play Doom at the way that you want to play Doom at. And to me, what other game has that kind of functionality that allows you to create your own maps and game modes at your own fucking leisure?
Halo
Little Big Planet,
3.
Little Big Planet, Halo Forge mode, yeah.
Halo Forge mode, that's
here,
about it.
So that right there can easily take into an account that I can sit there and have all the weapons spawn on the map. I can set the timers. I can set the properties for certain things. I can make like health packs fucking spawn. I can make shields fucking spawn at a certain time. That kind of shit. I can make it be just like old school fucking Doom if I want to.
Yeah, like I haven't really delved into it, so I can't really say too much on it. But it sounds like it's something. I mean, from what you're telling me, it sounds pretty
hold
good.
on, before you say anything, Jake, I understand people are going to look at that as a cop-out answer, and I do agree 100%. But I'm just saying that it's there anyway, just to throw it out there, man.
I don't
Wait,
think
is JGott in here?
Yeah,
he's in there, yeah.
God damn it, I can never get up there.
Is he the one I can't talk to? Is he?
Yeah, you can't. I guess I can't hear each other.
5 kills remaining.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Showstopper.
You can't hear Patrick, can you?
No. Here, let me leave and try to come back and see if that helps.
I'll have to re-invite you.
Alright, please.
You did.
Kill remaining.
No, he got me. How did I fuck that up?
Score
See?
limit. Convincing victory.
Okay, fair enough. Good luck, sir.
Hey, what's going
Doom
on?
Halo Battlefield COD.
What is going on?
All right. Oh, I didn't think it was going to be because it didn't take that long. But then again, the system probably hasn't updated in a while. That's probably why, man.
But that's
All right,
but
so-
to be fair, the updates fixed that problem, so that moving forward, you shouldn't have that issue. I mean, that's my perception of it. I don't know if that's true. That's just what it seemed like to me.
Okay, so Patrick.
What up, brother?
All right, so the last trophy that I need, and it's not going to take that long, providing that I can still do this fucking thing or not.
Hello.
Do me a favor, set Police Academy on normal for me, like restart it for me, please. I want to test something out.
All right, hold on one second. I'm actually in a thing right now where I am
Hey.
Video game lover, thank you for joining.
I'm making something. Just 1 second, and I will be 100% with you.
Hey, Patrick, you don't have to answer right now.
What if you-
VGL.
Last night you joined our party and you were like, "Oh, sorry," and bounced, and you were gone for the rest of the night.
Oh yeah, like because I asked. I said, "Hey, is this like a private party or can I talk?" And then like somebody in there was like, and I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
Are you serious?
And like, yeah, I'm dead serious. I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry." And then no one said anything, and I waited for like the people to laugh. Nobody laughed, and I just like slowly backed out. I was like, "Oh no."
No, man, I don't think anybody caught on to it. I knew you were there, and I was in the middle of a match, and I just remember you saying something about something, and you were like gone. I was like, "Oh no, what happened there?" I thought you jumped I thought you jumped in the wrong party for Destiny or Division. I mean, and that's what everybody else thought too.
I didn't want to mess up anything
It was
you
your
guys
people.
had flowing, you know.
It was all your people. What do you mean?
My people.
Yeah.
5, 4,
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, my people?
Which
Just
people?
kidding.
It was all us. It was just like the normal folk. I don't think anybody realized that you hopped on, honestly. Because I was just wondering, we were all like, "Where's Patrick?" And then we sent you like 3 invites, and you were just—I don't even think you were on the console anymore.
Yeah, I like turned off the console. I was heartbroken a little bit.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. No, like
funny.
when I didn't talk to you guys, because that was the only reason I was jumping on, just to like make a connection, and you guys shot me down. So
Right, make a connection.
No, I just jumped on just to see what was going on, and then when I jumped in there, I thought you guys were doing something like like maybe having like a serious discussion, and that's why I said what I said, like an ass. And then like when no one said anything, and somebody was like, I was like, okay, this must be like an awkward moment, so I'm gonna back the fuck out before like somebody calls me on this like awkward intrusion.
Man, that sucks. I feel bad for you. 'Cause I know that probably felt like, oh hell, that's not even nice.
Oh no, that's not. It didn't hurt my feelings or anything. Don't take it like that, bro.
I would have been crying for days.
I'm still crying on the inside.
Yeah, you missed Tony getting possessed, dude. That shit was funny last night, man. Oh my god.
I watched the video, bro. I watched the video.
No, I know what I'm saying, but like live, it was just like, funny as hell because it was taken out of context. He wasn't talking to me or anything.
Crunk.
Yeah, he was talking to Chop or Joey, and you couldn't hear Joey in the video, so it just sounds like he's being a weirdo for no reason. Like, so I had to take advantage of that and slow it down and shit.
I understand.
God damn, that was funny. Just so y'all know that are watching, I made a video about this game, and one of my friends gets possessed in it.
Man, shut up. Ooh. I said, ooh, this actually looks really good.
path module expired. Bloodbath. Allied Revenant spawn.
I've never had to take that long. You're really far behind, dude. That's gotta be why. Well, you're basing it off the megabytes. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I've never had an update for me. It just happens like immediately. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not even. I mean, there's no. I don't even know what to say. Like, that's just Sony's shitty ass network.
Demon possession ended.
Nah.
Fusion active.
Yeah, you are really behind, but still, like that's pretty. Well, but there's games on the Vita that you play though.
Avenger.
You just need to get on the P4 more often and play games that you normally wouldn't play on console, just so you can kick it with us. Because I know the PC gets boring. You ain't got to lie to kick it.
Wow.
Expired.
That Black Desert Online is a masterpiece, bro. What are you talking about?
No, I know that's his game, but I'm just saying, like your other PC Master Races guys are like, yeah, this shit's getting old. It's getting boring on there. So I know you're feeling it.
Man.
So you're a veteran at being lonely. Then is what you're saying.
Doing good.
I mean, you drive a Honda, so there's something to be said there. Okay, fair enough.
Oh God! Shots fired.
Well, it's just funny because nobody can hear him.
See,
they can't hear him, so
gotta,
I'm winning right now. They have no idea what he's combating with. So like, it's just me winning a debate.
You gotta forgive Silver Sky because he doesn't.
Hey, you have to let me win every once in a while. I mean, every time I win, I take a screenshot and show my wife. Like, see, I can win. I mean,
man.
And on top of that, his car.
Once Silver Sky hears a sweet blow-off valve, then he'll change his tune.
Dude, I had a Jetta with a blow-off valve. I mean, I know what's up.
Those HKS blow-off valves that sound like friggin' glass breaking when they go off?
No, I have taste because I come from the American muscle world, which has taste. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you're talking to a guy who drove a Trans Am through high school, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, but that's not a Ford, so we all make mistakes.
I know, it's way faster than any of the Fords back then, bro. Like, way faster.
You are semi-correct.
Bro!
You are semi-correct.
No, dude, the GT back then had what? I think 163 horsepower for the GT version, bro.
Dude, okay, look, I'm not getting into that conversation right now.
The gen right before this one had what? 200 and I think 230 horsepower. Bro, get out of here.
That's the one. I've had both. I've had the 05 gen and the current one, or the one before the current one, and both my other one, my 05 was 305 from the factory. So, but
yeah,
I
had a GT.
Yeah,
wait. A GT, like an 05, yeah, okay. I was like, wait a second,
you're talking about the
so that's the V6, right?
Hell no, I had a. What the fuck? Did you just say that to me?
The V6 has 310 horsepower. What are you talking about, bro?
The new one, not back then.
Yeah, the new one.
The one I have.
You're right.
I have a 2011 track pack. Mine comes with like three. Yeah. My car has like 340, but
the gen. See, the gens look so new, like so. No, bro. Like last gen, before they changed the body style, had 310 horsepower V6s, bro.
I need
a
mic check. Do you guys hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, I guess I need to check to see if the stream can hear me. Everything's turned on my half, so it should work.
The 2005 generation, the V6s had like, if I could be wrong, but I think it's like 260.
It'll be 265, right?
Right, somewhere in there.
I'm looking real quick.
Right.
So I don't remember.
All right, so can we go back to what Fatal said earlier?
We are ready.
Let me just double check. I can hear you in the stream, dude.
Sub Dragon. Wait, what?
Should work.
Alright. Silva.
All right,
guys, you checking right
You're
now,
good, man. We can hear you now, dude. So let's do this.
All right, finally, goddamn. All right. For those are watching, please understand that I have not updated my PS4 since before version 2.51. Now I think about it. So it's been off for the longest time. As I've been against the system, I just haven't had a game to make me go back to go play it. So there's that. Now to respond what Fatal said earlier about Doom and the feature that it has with Snap Map, why nobody's talking about that and things like that. That I do not know why nobody's talking about it on the console side, I guess. But map creation tools have been around on the PC since.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
Forever.
Wait, let me interject. I'll be the moderator, or maybe Patrick can. Patrick, do you
I'm
know?
not into this.
Yeah, I'll interject. Right. So, Patrick, do you know what the topic is of this live stream, by chance?
I do not, sir. I apologize. I was kind of invited into this. So.
Okay, so they are discussing the new Doom versus the old.
Okay.
right?
Well, I can sum that up in like one sentence. The new
Oh,
Doom
God.
is not going to be near as good as the old Doom and the reason that is not because on the merits of the new Doom. It's just because people are going to look back at the old Doom and look at it with beer goggles on, and they're going to be like, oh, but those were the days. So no matter what you do.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to respond to what Bear said, Fatal said all
Go ahead.
together. But it's kind of hard to compare the old Doom versus this Doom because the old Doom, it didn't have multiplayer. It was added later, like somebody modded it in there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was added later. Yeah.
Yeah. So like but the mechanics are still there though, and in my video I went more off Quake. Granted, it's the same development company. But Quake had the I guess the longer leg, when you compare the two games. But Doom was, it came out at a time where, it was a good game during this time. It wasn't a bad game or anything like that, though. But the reason why that it's getting a lot of flack, and I'm giving it flack as well, is that it doesn't play the same. Like if you're watching it and playing it, in this case, it's almost as if it's two different things. The pace is not as fast as the original Doom. It's not as fast, but on the PC side of Doom, of this new one, dude, like the mouse is not like in sync with the character. Like when I boot the game up, it has intense mouse latency. It's like intense.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a video that I watched. There was a video after I watched your video of a person talking about the PC thing, and that was the number one problem that he had with the game was like the mouse issue and stuff. And
Yeah.
It felt like the sluggish aspect that you brought up. Yeah. Because I was confused by that when you brought that up, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because at the time I couldn't find words to explain what I was wanting to express. Oh. But after reading people's comments and I started, okay, yeah, that's what I felt, and when I said in my video that it doesn't feel right, as you know, on a computer, the primary input device is a mouse and keyboard. So for this game, for a first-person shooter, you typically want to use a mouse and keyboard. Yes, you can use a controller, but it's recommended to use a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah,
so,
it's a Twitch shooter, yeah.
Yeah, so when I boot up the game, the mouse wasn't 1-for-1. I'm like, why is it not 1-for-1? I was like, this doesn't feel right. Like it doesn't make any sense.
I'm hoping that's nothing more than a beta bug, man. I hope they got to get that ironed out because to me, because Doom are founded on fucking PC.
Yeah, and like that right there was a big insult. Like, why isn't this right? You know what I mean? Like PC as a PC gamer, we made ID software what they were. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not too sure you guys even know about this though, but there's an actual convention called QuakeCon, which is. Which is like is a big old LAN party that they have tournaments in. It's founded under the name of Quake. That was community driven. ID software had nothing to do with it. I think they got involved afterwards. But when I booted the game up, I'm like, this does not feel like Quake. It doesn't feel like Doom. It doesn't feel like Quake.
Doom Masters for life.
Like,
be more specific about the gameplay. Like, what about it doesn't feel right?
Well, like I said, it came down to the mouse. The mouse was the first thing. It didn't feel right with that. Then they have loadouts. And I think Fatal touched on this during the first comment. Like the loadouts in a Twitch-based shooter, like really, it's like why is this even here? So that shouldn't have been there at all. Arena games have guns that pop out on the map. Why do I have loadouts? So like that right there was no good.
For people like me who hate that shit.
Now Fatal had said that during the map maker you can do that. So okay, let's give him that. Okay, the map maker will allow that to happen, but then hopefully people are going to use these tools correctly. Or just use them. I guess how they see fit. That was the first thing. Then I went into the game, and then it was like double jumping. It was like, really? Like double jumping in this? Like ID software games don't have double jump. Like unless Wolfenstein has it, the new one. But like, they don't have double jump. That wasn't a thing then, and I don't see why it's a thing now. So that was one other thing. And then, like, I like to jump and shoot rockets at the same time. That's my game style that I learned playing Quake. You know, that's how I play.
Yeah, I learned that in Unreal Tournament, man. Unreal Tournament, the same thing.
Yeah, like because I think who asked me that? I think it was you, Silver, that asked me like, why do I jump and shoot, or somebody else? I can't remember. But
I hate
like
that.
It's a part of the game style. Like if you have the boots on the ground and somebody shoots you with like a rocket at the floor, you're going to get majority of the damage. So if you jump, you get splash damage instead, which is not as much damage getting done to you while you're in the air versus on the ground. That makes sense?
No, I get all that. So, but okay, keep going.
Okay, well, that's why I jump and shoot it all the time. It's just it just got into a technique that I do. You know, you can avoid getting hit and things like that while doing it. So just the fact that you don't have rocket jumping in there, which you aim the rocket launcher at the ground, shoot and jump at the same time, that's not in there. That was in Quake. That was a big thing in Quake. The bunny hopping, that's another thing that's not in there, which is pretty big in arena games. I mean, because it helps you get around the map, but at the same time, they don't have no loadouts in this map. Well, not loadouts. They don't have any weapon loadouts or weapon spawns in this game. So maybe not. Never mind. That still doesn't justify it, because the fact that you can't do it in order to get around, in order to move around the map, just kind of stifles the game. I mean, that's what arena shooters are based off of, like movement and mobility. This to me, granted, it's targeting to be like an arena-style Twitch shooter. It doesn't feel like one, though. It doesn't. Like, it feels sluggish. In my video, hey, you know, I'm not throwing any shade at anybody, but it feels like a console game, like straight up. Like that's what it feels like. You know,
I take offense to that.
I'm not being. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to throw shade at console or anything, because I'm not anti this, anti that. I play whatever I want to play on whatever, you know.
Right.
But it isn't like if I feel like this game wasn't built around the keyboard and mouse. I feel it was built around the controller.
Loving bunny
you know,
hopping
so
in Quake.
That doesn't feel right. Like when I'm playing the game, it just feels too. It doesn't feel tight. And then I went back to play Quake.
Tony said that there is.
I went back to.
Tony the Ticket's watching now. Shout out to Tony the Ticket for getting possessed last night.
Excuse me just for a minute. I gotta peace out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
He said that there is rocket jumping in this, but it's not needed.
I tried to do it and I didn't jump at all. You know what I mean? Like I tried. It's not the rocket jumping I'm fond of.
Yeah, I tested that out too as well. I tested that out when I was after getting done watching your video, because I swore I thought I remember doing it back in the alpha, but I went in there and I saw it. I was like, nah, I was just seeing shit, man.
I've never done that in a single game. I've always died by killing myself. So
you can't rocket jump with a controller. You need a mouse for that. You know, like it's just because you got to be able to aim down and go up real quick. Like it's kind of like a movement. It's a technique, I guess. You know, like I
was able to do it. I was able to do it with the PS3 version of Unreal Tournament 3.
Oh man, you brought that game up? Oh wow,
dude, yeah, man. Well, no, because I mean, I
bought that game. I mean, I'm saying I bought that game when it came out, man.
no, don't get me wrong, because Unreal Tournament 3 was definitely a heavy letdown compared to 2004. 2004 is always going to be my go-to Unreal game ever. Period.
And
nothing compares to it on PC, like console-wise. That's the casual, dumbed-down piece of shit version. However, the one thing that I will give credit for that game was, which I'm glad that Doom is actually incorporating it with the snap map feature, was the fact that you were able to fucking upload and download custom mods from PC side, put them on a USB stick, slap it in your PS3, and then actually use those mods on the PS3 version of Unreal Tournament fucking 3, which I thought was phenomenal.
Yeah,
shame that's the only game that really actually took advantage of that. However, with this new one that's coming out, giving us the ability to create modes outside from maps and be able to fuck around with shit, dude, that gives me the freedom to make modes however the fuck I please, and that gives anybody that owns Doom the freedom to do whatever the fuck they want. So if they want to bring back classic Doom, they can do it. If they want to bring back like Unreal Tournament style, fuck it, they can do it. If they want to bring back fucking Quake style, they can do it. However you want, because you can actually edit the properties of all items, what they can do, the functionalities, everything. Like, and it's a real shame that nobody on the console side is talking about this, because that's really going to keep this game going for a long fucking time, bro. A long ass time.
And like again, I'm not trying to throw shade at the console only players though, but like for them modding games is like new, like foreign. It's
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Like,
it is.
like,
It is.
what?
You're absolutely fucking right.
I can do
It's
this.
Foreign. It's foreign
you know
to
what I
them.
mean?
It's foreign to them, bro.
Now, hopefully, they'll do that. But even then, what happened? I mean, I don't want to switch games, but what happened to Fallout 4? I mean, wasn't that supposed to be a moddable game? But what mod will come out?
Yeah, no, that's still coming. That's still coming. They just haven't finally figured out how they're planning on doing it. Because you got to remember, with a game that is built around like the snap map fucking feature, which is Doom has.
That should be that should be a lot
that's
easier,
different. Whereas on the PC front of Fallout, that's where like the map, like the actual mod maker thing is becoming the play. It's only accessible on PC now. However, it's a little bit different for Fallout 4 only because they have to figure out, okay, we can't obviously put graphical mods on the console side because that's gonna blow people's fucking PS4s overheating and shit. They can't do certain things, so they have to kind of limit that. I mean, even the mod community, while it's still there, but it's not fully utilized yet, so to speak, because Bethesda, I don't think, has released the tools for that yet. I know it's coming soon, but in the last update for Fallout fucking 4 was they're getting preparation for the mod stuff to come into play. They already incorporated that because that's what they're doing, like a beta fucking update and shit now for people that sign up for that crap, test out new different things. Because they just got done updating the game recently, man, for that survival mode. I think it's actually pretty cool. So I think now they're going to start putting in that mod stuff. But however, with Doom, it's built into the engine. It's built into the game. Yeah. And again, like I said, it's going to be amazing because all fucking modes are shared across all 3 platforms, which to me is kind of odd. So if they're doing that, that's just going to open it up to something even bigger that nobody's talking about. And it's a real shame because I love having the freedom of being able to create wherever the fuck I want and then having people play my shit.
So
if I create, like, you know damn well day one, someone's going to create
no
fucking,
mods in Doom lowers its life
the very first
expectancy
original
despite
level.
snap.
You know someone's going to do that.
Oh, yeah,
so taking that, downloading that, and then like if you are also allowed to go in there and actually, change the properties and add things to the map yourself, that's going to be fucking dope because they're able to download that map and specifically go inside that map and edit its properties, place spawn points for weapons, try to mimic exactly like the original was, and then like here you guys go. You know what I mean? Like, and to me, that's something that's pretty cool. But another thing is too, with the freedom of actually making your own game modes, you can actually change the speed of the game type itself. So you can fucking change the properties. Yeah, they give you the freedom to do everything. Everything.
Like in my video, I also said that it's going to take the community to make the game be different. So
yeah, absolutely. But again, go ahead, sorry, go ahead.
So if that's gonna happen, then there could be a chance, you know what I mean, that the game could be what we or what I guess someone like myself would like it to be. What I essentially grew up playing. So that's the thing, and the reason why, like I put it this way. And why it's probably getting a lot of flack, and David probably or Silver probably could get up on this as well. Prime example, Uncharted 2 was multiplayer. I never played it, but I hear a lot of good things about it. They said that multiplayer was so
I hated it.
But like, okay,
I fucking hated it.
He didn't like it. Okay, he didn't like it. All right. So, but it's revered amongst most as being one of the best multiplayers in the Uncharted series.
Right.
They said when 3 came out, when Uncharted 3 multiplayer came out, they're like, what happened? Like, they just dumbed it down, made it too casual and whatnot, right?
Give me that.
And then Uncharted 4 comes out, and then, like, I'm hearing that some people are saying that it feels like Uncharted 2 multiplayer, which is, I guess, going back to the basics, which is good. Well, in my case, in Doom's 1 and 2 didn't have multiplayer, but people added it in there. Okay, fine. But Doom 3 came out. Oh, that was a train wreck, man. Like, cool, from the get-go. so like this game coming out right now, it doesn't feel like the multiplayer-wise, it doesn't feel like anything from ID Games. I'm sorry, ID Software. It doesn't feel like their game since Doom never had an official multiplayer that's from ID Software, but Quake was the game that had the multiplayer. That's the only thing we can kind of go off of is Quake, and that's why a lot of us, and that's why a lot of us are like saying, man, this game doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good at all. It doesn't feel like an ID Software game.
PC owners will find a way to make it happen.
To an extent. Now people are probably going to look at this as a cop-out answer, but you really got to think about this long and hard. Is the reason why they're kind of like dumbing it down a little bit like that. I think the reason why is if they would have came out and made like or based it off like the way the Quake engine, right?
Yeah,
The Quake
PC
multiplayer feels,
will find a
and
way,
fast
but
pace
we
of it and everything
shouldn't
too as
have
well.
to.
But they didn't
The
have
tools should
anything
be
that would
there.
captivate the casual audience. Because like I said before we went live,
Yeah.
this is a dominant fucking casual market that is dominating this industry right now. Like everybody, like that's like the main factor, right? So if they didn't incorporate like the loadout system or any of that kind of that, I don't think that the game would be as attractive to a lot of those casual audience players than what it is now to a lot. Because most people that are complaining about it are diehard Doom fans like us, like me and you and many other people in the community, right? There's a lot of people out there that like it for what it is, and I think it's because of that appeal of the casual elements, and I think id Software put that in there intentionally to try to attract
You're right.
more audience people to the game. A lot of people have never played Doom back
Yeah,
in the
you're
day.
setting this
Right?
on.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, trust me, I hate
Oh!
that factor of this. I hate
How
when
does that
great
keep
classes
happening?
get dumbed down to a casual element. Trust me, we can all agree with that. However, but with that said, however, though, too, as well, I do like that aspect, and I'm going back to the snap fucking map again, because I do like that factor that if I don't want to play those game modes, like the casual elements of it, I don't have to. I'm not restricted to doing that. And I kind of like that element, and I think that's kind of the balance there for people that, like the hardcore people that used to play, because a lot of people back when they played Doom, they always made their own fucking maps, bro. So that was definitely a key essential thing that people always wanted to make sure that Doom was going to have. And this game has it now. And a lot of the old school fans, including myself, are like, dude, yes, thank God. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things that semi pissed me off with Rise of the Triad remake until they eventually came out with a map maker. Thank God. But disregarding that. But having the ability to freedom of like like basically the hardcore Doom fans can sit there and make their own maps, make their own game modes to how they want to see fit. It's better than having not that element in there at all, period. And that we were stuck with the end product and done with it. You know what I mean? No,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say. I know that may sound like a cop-out answer, and fuck it, I'll even agree to that as being a cop-out answer. But to me, in my eyes, that's the way I'm looking at it, man. You know what I mean?
Let me say this. Let me say this real quick.
ahead.
So, like, we all know that I'm a Last of Us fanboy, right? So, when they came out with the second one, right? And let's just say they added some shit that was like way over the top, like they did with Uncharted 4 with the supernatural stuff and the companions. Yeah. So, what if they did some stuff like that? And I'm what's considered a hardcore Last of Us guy. So, if it's more casualized to get more of an audience for me to whoop up on when I'm bored, but also had a mode to where us diehards can create our love of the original, then to me it's a win-win. Now you could say it's a cop-out on the devs part, but also it's also a good, at least they did it. Like Uncharted 4 doesn't have that. They don't have just an Uncharted 2 version or map or mode. Maybe they do, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
But like maybe they have a classic mode. I don't know. If they do, that's gonna be fucking amazing. But give me that bitch. Yeah, so to me that's kind of a cool thing, and I think that's paying homage to the hardcore original guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to respond to Fatal, you know, after speaking with you, like I'm starting to sway my opinion. I guess you could say. You know,
Awesome.
in a way, in a way, I guess you could say they're like, well, you don't like what we got here. Well, here are the tools for you to make it to where.
Yeah, make it however the fuck
make it the way you want.
Man. Make it however
Yeah.
you want. You can change the speed. You can change anything that you want, man. The properties of everything, dude. And like I said, I was reading an article right before we started, fucking about like somebody actually getting hands on of like how the actual snap map feature works. And while it's very simplistic, but it's so fucking deep, dude, man. Like everything you can do. You can actually like you can have a game mode where it's like waves. You can set like how much health they have. You can do whatever the fuck you want, man. So that's the first thing that I'm going to be doing when I get into that thing, dude, is creating my own classic vibe feel that resembles close to, if not, try to mimic it as much as I can, close to the original Doom factor and / fucking Quake, man. That's what I'm planning on doing. Like pick up weapons, man, and timing that shit. Because see, one of the things that I loved about Unreal Tournament that no other game has nowadays is the fact that I used to love sitting. Well, Doom has it to an extent, not from the weapon standpoint, but from a shield standpoint. When you master the maps, and you understand and you remember the back of your mind, because I did this for Unreal Tournament. This shit took a long time to do, but it really brought a big element to the competitive scene for a game like Unreal Tournament. When you mastered every map and you timed exactly when the shield picks up, when somebody walks over that shield, you time it in the back of your mind of when the next time it's going to respawn. So when there's about 10 seconds out, you head over to that spot and you just wait for it to spawn, boom, grab it, there you go. To me, that shit right there is definitely a crucial element behind a competitive multiplayer compared to what we're playing now. What we're playing now is what I like to call casual competitive nature. Whereas back in Unreal Tournament days, dude, I remember how to going into my I&I files and changing the sound points of my sound quality in order for me to hear what weapons were being picked up. I had to listen to that. I had to pick up and see where my enemy was at. So when I would do 1v1 matches, I would always know where the fuck my opponent is, because I would know exactly what area they are in the map, because I could be able to hear what weapon they're picking up when they're close to going down toward. Like, okay, give you an example. You remember the map Rankin on Unreal Tournament 2004?
I don't know the map names.
Rankin, if you played with demo, that was the main map that came with the demo. And there's a part in the map where it has like these stairs, right? Well, on the right-hand side of the stairs, if you walk up the right-hand side, it makes a little big ding fucking sound, right? It's like a metal clank sound. Yeah. But if you go on the left side, that sound is not present there. So me, since I got so hardcore into that game, I would always take the left side of that fucking of those stairs so that people would not know where I'm at. Because the moment somebody walks on the right-hand side, you hear that click, it's like boom, okay, he's down by the stairs, bottom level towards shock rifle. So I would head down there and then I would flank him and then boom, there you go, I get my kill. Stuff like that, man, is key important. Now, I used to always be a person, I always hear people like Silver and Drehead going off about sound being a key thing. Trust me, of all people that should know that is definitely me personally, because the way I tweak this shit out of Unreal Tournament, dude, it drastically changed the way I played that game, dude.
It should be
it's fucking incredible, man.
And to just to add to that, I don't know if you remember a guy by the name of Fatality.
Yes. I actually I have his headset, man.
I have his motherboard, the Asrock, that's his brand. But I actually seen him. Yeah, I actually seen him play like Unreal Tournament in a tournament. So like I thought I was playing real good until I saw him play in a tournament setting. It's way different. You know what I mean? And how you would move around the map, like just the mobility, like straight from left to right. It was like a strafe jump. I guess you would do an Unreal to try to move around the map as fast as you can. That's why I was saying that the fact that bunny hop is not inside of Doom, it kind of like your mobility is not as fast as it needs to be. Granted, you can change the speed of the game though, but you and the other opponent have the same speed, you know. So if I know how to bunny hop and you don't know how to do that, then I have the advantage because it's just a technique that you just got to figure out.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing to even add more to that too as well, and this is why I love like Twitch shooters like Quake and Unreal Tournament, especially when it comes to Unreal Tournament. I'm a huge Unreal fucking nerd, bro. I love that franchise to death. The thing is, when 2004 got incorporated, man, and having the ability to like when you press like left or right on the keyboard twice, do like that dodge to the left or dodge to the right, that shit played a huge turn in 2004 compared to the 99 version of it. Because being able to sit there and glide up the railings and glide up fucking little things, whatever you want to call it, dude, is a huge advantage compared to someone that's like doesn't really know how to understand those kind of mechanics, man. Because you can get the flank on them so easily, dude. It's fucking amazing, dude. And it's a real shame that a lot of people in this community are so deprived on the Call of Duty fucking method, right?
Unreal Tournament 2014
what I mean by that is a lot of people are deprived and deceived because Call of Duty is such a huge, broad fucking franchise now, is that everyone looks to COD as their excuse.
You can play it.
I don't like using the word excuse, but a lot of people tend to use that as like, oh, this game feels like COD, or this game's copying COD, or this game is doing this, or this game is doing that towards COD. When in reality terms, when you really break it down, does it borrow does Doom borrow elements from a casual element from the Call of Duty series? Absolutely. When it's semi-retardation of a perk system that doesn't even really mean anything, except for a 2-minute bonus anytime when you're in the match, and also the actual factor of actually having weapon loadouts. But does it actually, like when I played the Alpha for the very first time, when I was browsing around the maps, exploring shit, seeing how the maps were, the way like the actual graphic, not from the graphics of the whole entire package, but the way they designed the maps, like the way like certain things are like blood and satanic symbols on the walls and stuff, dude, that's very Doomish to me. Because if you go back and play the original classics, man, there's a lot of like a lot of maps had like very like weird designs and satanic logos and stuff. So id nailed that to a point. Especially when you see like a waterfall, like all blood. Like, I mean, come on, that screams Doom in a heartbeat.
Yeah, the map design is not a problem. Like the overall look is not a problem. And just to point this out for those watching, the Doom guy does not look like the Halo guy. Because the Doom guy was out before Halo. If you look at him, the Halo guy kind of looks like him. So, like the whole helmet thing.
And I think Bethesda, or not Bethesda, fucking
id Software.
No. 343 and / Bungie. Yeah, when Bungie originally came out with Halo, even though like the original free version of Halo was never set out to be a first-person shooter, a lot of people don't know that. But I think Halo was heavily. I remember reading a long time ago that the first Halo Combat Evolved was inspired based on Doom, because the way it plays. You know what I mean? So they just put their own twist and spin on it, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of people don't know that.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I'm not saying that. Also, for those that are listening, I'm not saying that the Halo guy is a straight copy of the Doom guy. But if you look at the helmet and all that, I mean, a helmet's a helmet.
There's a lot of inspiration with Master Chief and like the Doom guy, because he never really had a name, just Doom guy.
exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's the truth. No, but there's nothing wrong with that either.
Tony disagrees with that. He says Bungie did rip off the Doom guy.
Well, I mean, maybe they did. I don't know. Inspiration, I think, is a better word. Like look for him. That's cool. I'm nothing wrong with that. But like you're right. The whole loadout thing with the Call of Duty stuff, I guess they may have done that to have some sort of comfort zone people might be comfortable with. Because a lot of games nowadays,
a lot of people that never played Doom before, so I can understand why they're incorporating that. It's all right.
So I'm like a loadout. Like, what is this? So like where weapons should be on the map somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but they didn't have that. So I get it, but my feeling and my response to the whole game itself is based off nostalgia. And I don't know if I said that in the video or not, but like it's based on nostalgia, because like when I first heard about the game coming out, I was like, yeah, man, I can relive when I was like a teenager again, like back in the 90s. Good is a good, this is the company that I talk about, like, and inside the glitch community. I'm pretty sure, I think by now, a lot of them, I've said to them before, Quake 1 is my favorite game of all time.
Quake 3 was my personal favorite, but Quake 1 definitely holds true to my heart, though, for sure.
Yeah, because like with Quake 1, that's when I discovered mods and everything else. You know what I mean? Like you can mod a game, you download. So that was the first game that like just opened that up. And then the mod I played the most was Team Fortress. So that's like the game I played, a lot, and that's probably why I like Overwatch is so much. It reminds me of that. But I'm getting off to a little tangent here. But the thing is, like when I downloaded Doom and start playing it, I'm like, and start playing around, like this doesn't feel like an ID game, from id Software. Then somebody had commented in this discussion forum I'm in. I didn't look it up myself, but they had said that id Software didn't do the multiplayer. Somebody else made it. So I gotta look. So I need to research on that to see if that's true or not. If id Software didn't do the multiplayer, that could be one of the reasons, if not the reason, why it doesn't feel right. Like the single player might be awesome, but the single player, just the way it feels and all that, like the map structure is fine, but the character itself, the movements on the PC, I'm talking about PC only though. The PC side, it doesn't feel like an id Software game. It doesn't. It's like what is this? Like,
so is it different? I mean, at what point do you have to factor in fun factor? Because I'm having a good time playing.
I can't have fun. Well, you're playing on the console with the controller. I can't.
How big of a factor is that, though?
It's big. If I can't control the character on the screen, how much fun am I going to have?
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like,
fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like the movement in my mouth. I'm like, this isn't 1-to-1. Why is Toxic, which is the game I just compared it to? Why does Toxic feel more like a Doom game than Doom itself?
Is that more because consoles dominate the gaming market over PC? Oh, shots fired.
They don't.
I mean, they do, but we're not going to go there. I mean, yeah.
That's another discussion.
That was just joking. Don't go in on that.
No, I feel you, man. I feel you, dog. But
yeah, that would be
know,
irritating. That would be irritating because if you're anticipating a certain thing, especially the god of shooters, like everybody consoles people point to GoldenEye, but PC guys point to Quake and Doom and that sort of thing. Like I played Doom and all that on PC. Like that's when people make fun of you for not playing like your popular Nintendo titles, like they always do. Like, they have to understand, I was playing on PC when everybody else was playing Nintendo. Like, I was playing Wolfenstein and shit back when everybody else was playing Mario. No wonder I hate fucking Mario. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather play something with heads exploding. That's just that's just how
Yeah, but that's your fault, though. That's your fucking
fault.
fault.
That's not a fault. That is a preference. And my preference is better than your preference. You know why my preference is better? Because I make people's heads explode. That's why. You jump on mushrooms.
No, but
my wife jumps on mushrooms. I don't jump on mushrooms. Okay.
No. Hold on. But see, but technically, it is your fault because you never actually gave those games a chance.
I did play them, but I didn't get. I know. I didn't get. I just didn't like them compared to like Wolfenstein. How the fuck? When my friends came to my
complete opposite of me, sir, because I played everything back when I was growing up, man. When I was playing Mario, I was still playing Wolfenstein, motherfucker, man. Let me tell you.
Right. But I'm saying, I didn't oogle and ogle over it like everybody else. Like my friends came to my house so they could play the bloody games.
I just enjoyed it for what it was.
No, what I'm saying is my friends came to my house to play the fucking adult games. Okay? And everybody else was playing the games that their parents allowed them to play. I got to play whatever I wanted. So that's why everybody came to my house to play the games that were legit. Like, I'm sorry, but like you put Blade Runner up against Mario and like
it's sad that it
go
is
somewhere. Dead. Anyway, we're not gonna get on that topic. I'm changing the subject. I apologize.
Yeah, fuck, man. That's what I was gonna say though, but I'm trying to remember. Oh God.
Sorry, I suck.
Yeah. No. But with Doom being the godfather of FPS. It is. I mean, like it's the one Wolfenstein started it, and then like, Doom is the one that pushed it, and then I don't want to too hard on this one, but Quake 1 is what kind of took it to the next level because just 3D rendering was more the thing when it first came out. I guess because like Quake Doom is more. I think it's still 2D still. You know what I mean? Like it's like a 2D game in a 3D space. I guess that makes sense. But like Quake 1 had full 3D modeling. Like each individual character was like 3D modeled individually and stuff like that. So like. But the thing is that id Software did these games, so I'm like, it's kind of strange that playing, an id Software game again on the PC is not playing like an id Software game. I mean, like I know I'm probably repeating myself though, but that's why a lot of people in the community, at least on the PC side, are disliking this game. And then you get some people that think he would be this and that. Like, nah, it's like compare 2 and 4, the multiplayer. Like if you played the second one, you're like, man, this is badass, and then the third one comes out, you're like, what? Like why did they do this? Like, and that's how I feel about the Doom multiplayer beta. And now it's more of a demo than a beta because the game comes out next month. I mean, it's called what it is.
Right.
It's not a beta, But the thing is, on the PC side, it makes it even worse. Now, this is this right here I'm about to say is a PC only thing, but it just goes to show how much they're treating it. And it's kind of messed up and how they're treating the PC version when in fact it's the PC people that got them where they are, So like the PC version is missing graphical settings that are locked away. I can't even record the game using GeForce Experience because the game doesn't support it right now. Like I can't do anything. The only way I got the footage from my video was to live stream it. And even that, it was like a struggle doing that. I'm like, why are we getting this treatment? Like, I don't get it. Like, so the console version might be, as of right now, it's the better version, I guess. But why is this version being treated this way?
Can I provide a theory? I mean, is it plausible that they make more money off of the console version? I mean, I don't mean that to be silly. I'm being serious because, like, because we know that Ubisoft, EA, everybody is selling more on consoles, not to mention PS4 alone, right? And we're not going to get into that whole thing, but I'm just saying, like, that's a fact. And that's not even including the digital space. That's only talking about physical. So is it fair that they're like, look, we're going to focus more on on the
Serious
console
Sam
space because we
Four
know
is
the PC
coming,
community
folks.
is going to take care of itself. In a certain regard, it seems like PC is kind of like causing their own issues because they fix their own problems with updates and stuff like that. It seems like they're causing their own problems a lot of the time. I mean, I could be wrong, but
I
that's
heard you.
my...
No. You know what? I'm not saying what you said is invalid or not, but at the same time,
I don't know if it is.
No. But I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. It could be right. I mean, but at the same time, it's coming from Bethesda, which is known for making crappy games. Well, when I mean by crappy, I mean like glitchy. I mean, they're known for that. I mean, so like why is it like that? The game's not glitching out. You know what I mean? But it's crazy that the warning symbol that comes up tells me that if it takes a long time to load, just wait, close the game, and it'll fix the problem. It's like they're aware of the issue. I'm like, why are you gonna release a game with a problem you know that's there already? So. But like a lot of things that's going on with this is putting a bad taste in people's mouths. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pause. But like that's what it's
and
doing.
and rightfully so because all of this started like you said on PC, and that's
never
bullshit.
fix our own games.
Now, not to say a Doom sold more on PC versus console. It's probably more on PC. 'Cause that's where it started. Because I don't think Doom 1 and 2 are on any console. Any console. I think Doom 64 is of course on the N64, but I don't know if that's Doom 1 or 2 when it came out. It's probably Doom 2. But regardless of what sold the most, is that our industry's in the point where it's like we'll do a little bit here, a little bit there, and like why can it be the same all across? I mean. It doesn't make any sense. And at the same time, I think you're right, too, because the PC community is known to fix problems day one. I mean, like, will the game get fixed on PC by somebody? Probably. You know what I mean?
Doom
they'll probably figure it out and fix it. The thing is, at the same time, like, why can this person fix this problem in less than a couple hours? And they had the game for how many months and they still couldn't fix it? So, it kind of like shows the laziness in that part. Like with Doss, like Doss's topic he had yesterday in the podcast. That's where the laziness I see is when the game gets released and then somebody fixes the problem in a matter of an hour. I'm like, really?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's kind of like why wasn't this in here from day one? It's making sense. But like you said, it's kind of like a double-edged sword on the PC side. We'll fix the problems that we'll receive, but we shouldn't receive these problems broken. And so the company probably knows that, well, somebody will fix it. They're probably doing one of those things. So it sucks.
Dark
Regardless,
Souls
it
Prepare
sucks.
to
But
Die edition is another
either way,
example.
it's not right. I'm maybe on both fronts.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me personally, I was not this game was not even remotely on my radar with Uncharted 4 coming out and how much I love their beta. And, knowing I hated 2 and 3 as far as multiplayer is concerned, like, I was blown away and I had a lot of fun with it. And part of it is playing with friends. Like, if you don't, like, when I was playing by myself, I was like, because I was getting first place by myself and I was bored and turned it off. And then I turned it back around, played with the glitch community, and we had a blast. And then I started learning more about what's going into the game as far as, like, what Fatal brought up with custom maps and custom modes and all that. And I was like, I'm pretty intrigued now. So now this game is actually on the radar, which to me, there's two points of my whole rant here.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
People get caught up in like a lot of the negativity, and I know I've been blamed for it too. And I do get caught up in negativity. When you're heavily involved in YouTube like we are, you get caught up in the negativity, and your brain starts working a negative way. A, B, there's a certain element of fun factor. Like if you're having fun with your friends, but there's still some complaints you have with it, try to overlook those complaints just to have fun, because that's why we're here. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm enjoying this game, and this is only on 2 maps and 2 modes. I can't imagine having the whole thing opened up to me. Like, it seems like this would be a game that I could pick up and play when I'm not playing Uncharted. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool to me. So now I'm like, you know what? I might fuck around by it, because I know the campaign's going to be great because of the Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein was phenomenal. So with this having a campaign, it's like Wolfenstein with a multiplayer, and that's amazing to me. So I'm looking forward to it in that regard. As far as like from a PC standpoint, I would imagine this would be a day one buy simply because the community is going to take care of you. Like all the complaints you have, will be addressed by the community. And to me, that's like a cool thing with the PC because then you can like, well, fuck it, I can buy it. I'm gonna get it cheaper, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing it. Like to me, that's a good thing. So I don't know. That's just my outlook on it. And I think more people should take advantage of demos, betas, whatever. I think more developers should take advantage of this because, like I said, this was not on my radar, and now I'm heavily considering buying it because I'm having a blast playing it. So,
yeah, and like I said, hopefully, it'll come to that to where the community take over and fix it because Bethesda hasn't changed the engine that they're using, so they haven't updated their engine or anything, so. It seems like people are not even familiar with it already,
Right.
And it just, overall, it's just like, it's not good, man. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like,
oh yeah, for
why?
Sure.
Like,
for sure.
Like Doom was like it's a godfather, or I'm sorry, it's the grandfather of FPS games, and so, I would expect to get the best from them, but that's not what we're getting, and that's why it may sound like I'm salty about it, but I'm not. I'm just frustrated with them, and I don't like how the game's being treated. But in my video, I just hopped into Quake like that day, and people were playing still. Granted, not a lot of people. I think it was like 6, but I wasn't expected. I wasn't expected to be like, ranked 1 or 2. I mean, when I got in the game, people had like 30 kills over me. I had nothing, so there's no way I could catch up though. But like when I played Quake, I'm like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. Fast paced. But. I don't know. I guess like Fatal said when they had that map maker and basically the mod maker, we can change things up. You might find a mod that you may like, or whichever though. But the thing is, also when they do this mod maker, I wonder, because let's say they sell like a million copies, and like say like 500,000 people make different mods or modes or whatever. I wonder how they're going to separate that. Like, you know what I mean? Because if you find like a mod that's a mode somebody made, but you don't know what they call it, like how can you go back to that?
Right. So yeah, there's a downside to that too. Yeah.
So unless they're gonna I guess whatever you do gets uploaded to a server, so it gets into like a rotation. So if you want to open a server up, you just type in the name of the map, or favorite it or something like that, and maybe it could be in the rotation. I guess they'll figure something out. I think. You know what I mean? So. Hopefully, it'll get resolved that way. That's probably like a minor thing amongst other things. But that's all I got to say on the Doom thing, unless you or Fatal got something else.
So let me ask you this: What did you like? What did you like about it?
It looked nice. I only played like 3 matches out of it, so you have more.
Usually there is a website that's related to a game's mods.
What do you mean? Like my settings?
Yeah. Just so people have an idea. What?
I have an i7 4790K with 32 gigs of RAM and 2980 Ti's, but the game doesn't even.
Scrolls has one in Fallout.
Yeah, I don't think the game even recognizes like what I have really, because it's just like the fact that in the beginning it said NVIDIA GameWorks, and I think AMD stuff is not really like ready. It's not in the game yet, so it doesn't really run to its full potential. Not to mention, it's capped at 60 frames, so it's kind of like, why is it capped at 60 frames? It shouldn't be like that at all.
so let me ask you this from an ignorant console fanboy. What does 120 frames per second do for you? I've never experienced. Like, what is the difference? Like, I know the human eye can't see that. So, but what does it do for me from a gameplay standpoint?
The human eye can see it because I can see it.
I think it's more of a feel than a see, though, isn't it?
No, not like, for instance, I wish I could do a video to show you, but like,
I mean, you don't live that far away from me, so.
I know, but like if I set my monitor to 60 hertz, right, and I'm the mouse, you can see the mouse trail behind it. If I go to 120 hertz, the trail's not really there anymore. If I do it to 144 hertz, well, there's really no trail there at all. You know what I mean? It's more solid.
That's a good way of putting it. Okay.
Yeah. So like you notice it. So when somebody says you don't know you can't see something over 60, you can. I mean, like, you can. Once you've been playing at over 60 for a while, you start noticing it, that when you hit 60 or below 60 or over 60 or over 120, you notice it because the fluidity of the game becomes more obvious, I guess you could say. Basically, it's like you train your eyes to see it. That's pretty much what it is. You know what I mean? Like some professions, people say there's a feel for it. Well, this is the same thing. You know what I mean? Like you notice it. So it's the same thing. But the fact that it's being locked at 60 right now, it's not good. You know what I mean? Kind of like Quantum Break being locked at 50. Like, why is it locked at 50?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. So, especially with that game asking for so much, but that's a whole nother can of worms, you know what I mean? Hopefully they fix that. But as of right now, I'm watching your gameplay and you're doing pretty damn good. I ain't gonna lie.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now while we're talking, so it looks real good. So I have nothing
now,
to say on it.
My final thing, what I will say, because a lot of people are concerned about the story or like the single player campaign side of things.
Of Doom?
Yeah, Doom.
I don't even know the story of Doom to begin with. Just the fact the guy went to hell and killed everything.
Well, I mean, the campaign, because the story in Doom was not really there. It was just whatever.
He's going to shoot everything.
Now, however, though, due to some data mining, I'm not going to say what it is here because I don't want fucking Silver's video to get flagged, but all I'm going to say is that a lot of people who are worried about fucking, the campaign being something that's not Doom related, you can rest easy. Because when I saw all the data mining before all that shit got pulled from Bethesda himself, or themselves, I should say, a lot of the screenshots, they're still present online. You just gotta, you can only view them, though, through fucking Google.
Google blew my mind. You said Bethesda and I was like, Bethesda's a guy? What?
Shut the fuck up, Silver. Anyways. But I can rest assure you that there's a lot of elements that the original game had, like original Doom or Doom has had for a long time, that is also present in this game. Trust me when I tell you, man. Trust me when I
saw some of the mobs from the old school one and this one. I saw some of them.
I think my first playthrough, I'm gonna play. I might attempt to play Nightmare. I don't know how I feel about that, but I haven't decided yet because all the difficulties are still the exact same as from the classics. I'm too young to die.
Well, how was Wolfenstein handled on the PC as far as mods and campaign and all that? How was it handled?
From what I was talking to Grim about it because he has it. He said that it's known to have issues. It's the engine they use. It's not the greatest. You can still play it, but it's the engine. But he has an AMD card. The people I know that have NVIDIA cards, they really didn't say that either. So it could be just hardware specific. You know what I mean? Something like that. But I don't think anybody modded though.
Oh, nobody modded it.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's modded. No.
Because the reason why I brought it up is because from our perspective, from a console perspective, that engine was amazing. It did pretty amazing things for, all platforms that it was on. So I felt like that was a pretty legit engine. But yeah, I guess when you get to the elite status, it's like, it's terrible. I get that.
Well, like I said, I don't have the game.
This Doom is gonna blow everything away.
I just, never got around to buying it. As a matter of fact, I have to slow down buying games, man, to tell you the truth. But sometimes
Same here. I make a lot of dumb decisions, man. I'll sacrifice food money for my games and stuff, dude. And that's a big fucking no, dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But matter of fact, I bought what was it, Prototype? No, was it Prototype? I think it was Prototype. I bought. Let me look. Let's see what I just bought. But I bought maybe it was Prototype. Retribution. Yeah, it was Prototype 1 and 2. I think it was for $5 on Steam. So I'm like, I have a bad habit buying these games because it was freaking cheap. It was only cheap for that day, so I bought it. You know what I mean?
Hack module expired.
Man, I can't believe I only need one more trophy for this game and I platinum this bitch.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was concentrating. I have one platinum. It is on a game that I didn't even know had trophies. So there's that.
My bad. My controller went out. But like I was saying, I don't know if you got caught what I said though. But I bought Darksiders 1 and 2 on Steam for $5 the other day. It was on sale, so I need to cut back on what I'm buying, and so playing what I have, or the games I bought I haven't played yet. You know,
Ooh.
but right now, like from the podcast yesterday, it's the truth. I'm playing Black Desert a lot, which is the MMO, which is why which is probably the main. You know, I guess we're kind of done with the Doom topic. I guess I respect Fatal what you said, and David or Silver. I respect what you guys said. It was a good discussion. But on the one reason why I might not be on the console as much, because they got MMO. The console's missing MMOs that I play, and I'm a big MMO player because when I was about 13 or 14, I wanted a game that I can get sucked into and play. And I picked up MMO, and it kind of answered everything for me. So that's probably why I play a lot of MMOs, and I guess I'm your typical PC gamer, But MMOs have a lot of content. I mean, hell, I mean these are the ones I play. They do, Some of them are trash. I ain't gonna lie.
So let me ask you, let's see, what would it take? Like what? How? Okay, you just so everybody, people that don't know, you are heavily involved in Glitch. Which is a Google Plus community if you watch my streams and you hear people talking, they're from Glitch. Okay, we're all a community on Google Plus, and we try to keep it gaming. We have fun. Sometimes it gets a little, we have some issues here and there, but for the most part, we just keep it gaming and have fun. So you're more PC than like the guys that even have better PCs than you, right? Because you've always been PC. So what will it take for a PC guy like you to come back to console just simply to have fun with your community that you're so heavily involved with? You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. And that's part of the reason why I don't get a PC is because I don't want to ruin my gaming experience with 120 frames and 4K. I don't want to know what that's like, honestly. I really don't. So,
but to me, I'm sorry, go ahead.
So what would it take? Like, okay, Doom, for instance. If you have a certain level of gangsterness that you can perform at on PC, I understand why console would be irritating. Especially get somebody like me who plays nothing but console and does work with it. You know what I mean? So, like, what would it take for you to get on PC, or, I'm sorry, console, just simply to play with your friends? Like, what does it take? What kind of game does it take? I know The Last of Us was one of them because that wasn't on PC, but other than that...
honestly, like the next game I'm gonna buy, you guys say whatever you want, but the next one I'm gonna buy is that Project Diva game.
Project what? Diva?
It's a Project Diva, yeah.
I don't know anything about
it. Jamal, yeah, he knows what it is. It's like a rhythm game. It's kind of like, I guess you can compare it to like a DDR. You know what I mean? And right. A game like that is only gonna be on the console, but it's a single player game. But it's a rhythm game with songs. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's a Japanese game, you know what I mean? So that's my Japanese side wanted to do that. And in terms of friends, my friends in the real, they get upset with me not playing games with them. But then I'm like, I got friends on the PC, so like to me it doesn't matter. Like I'm the type of person that plays. I play a game wherever it's at. You know what I mean? Like, granted, yeah, I could get different experience playing with my friends, but then why should I hold back what I want to do because my friends aren't over there? You know what I mean? To me, it's like, I don't want to do that. I guess I gotta be a different one than others.
No, I get that. But I'm saying, but like, you are missing out on some good conversations and stuff that like you could be a part of and contribute to. So what is the console space lacking to get people like you to come on their side more often?
Customization, like I feel like I can't do anything I want to do on the console. Like that's what makes the PC way different than the console. The console's trying to close that gap, but they only go so far. That's it. And then that's
so you would rather be able to like downplay the resolution and up the frame rates is what you would rather do.
Yeah, and like honestly, like playing at 60 or better is godsend. Like I'm gonna have trouble playing Horizon probably. You know what I mean? Because it's at 30 frames. It's gonna feel sluggish to me.
So what about games like, okay, what if they added keyboard and mouse support to games that don't? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they had Uncharted 4 has a keyboard and mouse at 60 frames, 900p? Would that be good enough for you to play with me and Dooley and Chop and Tony? Like, would you be good with that, or?
It all depends on how much I can customize it with the mouse, because I have an MMO mouse. I'm not sure if you're familiar with an MMO mouse.
Hell no.
Are you?
No.
So an MMO mouse is a 2-button mouse, like a typical mouse, right? But you know where your thumb rests at, right? On the mouse.
Right,
you know,
right.
Your thumb rests. Okay, on mine, right there, there's 12 additional buttons there.
Oh, fuck me.
So, yeah. So like,
are you an airplane pilot? Like your daytime job, you fly airplanes. Like that shit.
Dude, I want to. I want to. But
the way I move my stick, okay, look, people that are watching the stream, the way I shoot, y'all see me meleeing for no fucking reason all the time. That's why, because I'm aggressive as hell. Bro, if I had that mouse, like, I'd be clicking some shit. I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna hit this fool with my staff, and then all of a sudden I'm summoning a dragon. Like, that's what would happen. Like, that shit is crazy to me.
Nah, you'll get used to it, because like what I do in certain games, I could button map whatever ability there. You know what I mean, to whatever button. Therefore,
right.
I'm not using the scroll button to you use the scroll button to switch weapons. Or you hit the actual button to go to that weapon. You know what I mean? It's quicker. You know, because like if I'm using a shotgun and I want to use my knife, well, you gotta go to the what's less than a shotgun, a pistol, right? Then you go to the knife. Well, if I just bind the knife to a button, I just go straight to it. You know what I mean? Versus scrolling all the way through other things. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses why I don't go by the consoles, but that's one of them that I've gotten, more or less used to using nowadays. You know what I mean? I'm using my mouse in order to do what I want to do.
Well, it's all valid. You're not wrong. That's why I'm asking, because there's a lot of people like you out there.
Like I'm pretty sure I can use that button mapping that they have now to adjust that. I guess they got to just widen the
customization
button maps.
Yeah.
Because
right.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, because it has to go beyond the amount of buttons on a PS4 controller. So, that's probably easy. You know what I mean? Do this extended list to 50 or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's not a problem, man. But even then, I mean, like if they have it there, I mean, if I'm able to go into the game and natively, adjust the mouse itself, I'm good. Then we can do that. But also, the developers are gonna have to implement that as well. You know what I mean? Like, Naughty Dog will have to implement sensitivities for a mouse. Because a 4 on a mouse is different than a 4 on a controller. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll put it that way. So, like,
well, I'm not asking for it. I'll be pissed if that happens on console. I'm not asking for that. I'm not. I don't want to know. Okay, if I get beat, I want to know that motherfucker beat me. I don't want to know that he beat me because he's using fucking mouse and keyboard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that to me is not good. Like, I don't want to hear it. But I'm just. No, I'm not playing that game. Like, I'm pretty confident in The Last of Us that I could beat you with your keyboard and mouse and my controller, but that's like the only game that I feel that confident with. Other than that, I'm out. Like, I don't want to have another. It's like the Pro controller, okay? And I use this example all the time. If me and Dredd can use the Elite controller that was on the Xbox One on the PS4, okay? Him and I are right now. He just recently beat me in a one-on-one. It wasn't quite one-on-one, but either way, he beat me. Right, he got me, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. But I had the Elite controller, no matter who was on point that night, because everybody has their good nights and their bad nights, right? He caught me
no doubt.
Right. So he caught me on a night where he was just a little bit better than me, because for the most part, up until that point, we were tied. Well, had I had the Elite controller and I was having an off night, I would have beat him because of the paddles and stuff. That's just the bottom line. And the fact that the triggers work, they respond better, the sticks move better. Everything about that Elite controller is amazing. So now take keyboard and mouse in that equation. Now it's even worse of a scenario. You see what I'm saying? And I don't like that. I don't like the unevenness. I don't like that. And I don't want to play the keyboard and mouse. I just don't. So I love the controller. I love the force feedback. I love, like, Dredd Dooley turns off his force feedback. I don't do that. I'll leave it on. Any kind of thing anything that, like, okay, Battlefield 3 or 4, right? Like, whenever there's flashbang, like, you can fuck with that on PC. I don't do that. I enjoy getting fucked up in my eyes. Like, I think that's awesome. That's why I play that game over other games.
Mouse
You know
and
what I mean?
keyboard takes more practice than controller.
And so I just feel like I like that feedback, the forced feedback. I like all that shit. So I leave it on. He turns it off to be more competitive. But like, if you added a keyboard and mouse to that whole equation, that just changes the game. Like, that literally changes the game for me. You know, I don't like that, the idea of that.
Yeah, well, like you know, my response to that is that, you know, you gotta make adjustments to your gameplay, your game style, you know, and like, there's people on PC that use a controller and they're good at it. I mean, like, but you know, on a PC, you can tell who uses a controller though. Like, you can kind of tell who is
right.
Just by their movements, you know, like you guys moving on a map, or just like they're moving kind of like weird. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, they probably use a controller, you know, but. To use a mouse and keyboard is like Tony was saying. It takes practice, man, to get good at it. Like I'm not saying control. Well, I'm not saying that a controller is easier either, but because that's all opinionated. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's all relative. I think it's all relative, honestly.
Yeah, because like for me, like if I play a game long enough on whichever device I'm using, I'm gonna get used to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
The main problem I have with the controller, and is when I'm playing The Last of Us with my friend JGott. I don't know if you guys even play together or anything like that.
Yeah, I have my list.
Cool. Yeah, he's a friend of mine in real life. You know, we went to high school together.
Right.
But, him and I will play, and like. The only thing I didn't like is that the fact that if I needed to turn around, I couldn't turn around fast enough. You know, that's the thing that I didn't like about the controller. So I had to use like both analog sticks to try to whip my person around. You know what I mean? Like to turn around to do something. You know, because sometimes I have my sensitivity kind of low. You know, because that's how I play. You know, I don't have my sensitivity high because on the controller I feel like too high. I move too much. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I've been trying. Patrick kind of turned me on to it. Actually, he just joined the party.
Yeah.
He was showing me how he uses level 14 on Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and
the highest level.
Yeah, I still haven't got there yet. Okay, keep that in mind. I try to bump myself up over time, but like what I did on that game, I was so used to where it was stock that I just got used to it, and then I slowly started bumping it up from there. But on like games now, as soon as the game starts, I bump it all the way up, and that way I get used to the fastest thing there is, and then I move forward with that because it makes a big difference. And on mouse and keyboard, it's even better than that. So like I can't even imagine. Yeah, this shit's crazy. So I just don't want to fuck with people like that, dude. I just don't. I don't want to mess with people with keyboard and mouse because they will destroy me. And if I get beat by a fellow sniper, like if I'm having a sniper battle and you beat me, like that affects me to the core. Like, I will feel upset about it. My wiener won't get hard for a day. I get upset about it, okay?
Man.
I'm just saying.
Hey, but one thing you got to remember about mouse and keyboard, guys, don't get me wrong, mouse and keyboard is by far superior to a controller. But the amount of people who can use it as well as some of us can use a fucking controller.
Bear, would you get Chop in here, please, sir? He just asked me to get in.
Make sure you know that Chop. Make sure you tell Chop that this is streaming, brother.
He knows. He's watching my stream.
Real quick before we continue on.
Yeah, let's go, bro.
Patrick, all I need to do is my last trophy is networking. Now I don't have to do all 20 of them because I've already done a couple with you before. I've already done a couple with Dave. So I don't think I only need maybe like a dozen quick little runs through a mission and the trophy will pop. So I was thinking doing this one, doing it on normal, we could breeze through it. It will take less than fucking 5 minutes to complete.
Let's go, bro. I'm down. Hey, what's going on, Chop, my nigga?
You're the party leader, man, so you got to set it up, dude. You got to restart it, man.
No, bro. I'm making you the party leader. I'm not about that life right now. I'm here to relax. I'm here to relax, bro. What are you...
From what I read online,
of actual skill in console gamers, mouse and keyboard are better than such crutches. It's get good or
normal,
get aim.
Okay, no, I don't want daily. No, you fucking dickhole piece of cunt bag.
Whoa! Sorry.
I want normal, so that way I can breeze through this as quickly as possible. All right, let's go.
And like,
You're right.
and Silver, just to add a little bit to the controller versus mouse and keyboard, Tony said something else that's real good too, and like I'm surprised I didn't even say it myself. But like with the mouse and keyboard, it takes a lot of precision to get good.
It does,
like with the controller, I hate to say this though. Yeah, what's up, Joe? I hate to say this though, but with the controller on FPS games, or I guess a lot of the games maybe, they have aim assist. So that's gonna help, so obviously, you can turn it on and off though, but it's there to help you aim, with the mouse keyboard. That stuff was foreign. And also, I read something I hate to bring up Doom again though, but I read something, and this might be a reason why the game felt so weird to me. Somebody had said in a forum that the aim assist is turned on already. Like it's turned on inside the game.
Yeah, I know. I turned it off. I turned it off immediately, man. When I played the alpha, dude, it was entirely different, man.
It's on the PC side.
I don't know if that's true, but one thing I always do in my games is I turn it off, because in first-person shooters, it'll get you killed. Like if you go to aim at somebody far away, especially with like a sniper rifle, and somebody runs past you, it pulls off of them, and that'll give them that extra second to murder you. So I always turn that shit off.
Yeah. So like.
Dave, can you hear Chop, bro?
Talking to
Dave?
me?
Yeah, Chop's talking to you.
I hear everybody. I just want to hear Silver. It is Silver slipped away. Yeah, he's at the menu screen. I'm watching his stream right now. He's like the menu screen, looking at something or something.
But yeah, who was it that's on Glitch? That they posted a whole bunch of videos of them playing Black Ops 3 on PC with a controller. Who was that? Yeah, that's what I was talking about, man. Like, and you were going hard on them boys, weren't you, bro? Yeah.
Yeah, I the most I died in a match, I think I did 3 videos, and the most I died in them 3 videos was 5 times.
Yeah,
and I have 15 and better every time.
Yeah, mouse and keyboard is really great, but the amount of people who get truly good at it, they're far in between. I mean, and the reason I think that is because I played a lot of DayZ, where that shit really matters. If you die one time, you're just done. You have to start over, and people take that shit super serious.
Well, in Rainbow, and like the other game, the game that really truly taught me how to use mouse and keyboard was Smite and Rainbow Six. And I can tell you now that in Rainbow, you're at a severe disadvantage if you try to use a controller. So I had to get good with that mouse. Like, there was no way around it.
You talking about the PC end?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because like I think I'm good at where I'm at, but these people are better than me, man.
There are people that look at you when you're dead, and you're like, how did that even happen?
Like basically, I get wrecked now. I used to be really good at Counter-Strike, but now I go in there, man, it's the other way around, man. I peek that corner, bam, dead. I'm like, the precision is ridiculous, man. Like people have.
Let me real quick. I need to address my viewers. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned in. I appreciate it. And as Doss always says, we do this for you. And if you have any comments or anything you want to add, please let us know. Thank you so much. All right, continue. Sorry, I had the carrots in my mouth. I've been drinking straight whiskey.
Carrots in your mouth?
Yeah. So I was drinking straight whiskey, and my quality of skill started going down. And then I was like, you know what? I need some carrots. And so I went and grabbed a bunch of baby carrots, threw them in my mouth, came back in here, and I had more carrots in my mouth than I thought I did, and it took me a while to get them down. So I apologize.
Oh, I understand,
bro.
bro.
You have a carrot in your mouth, yo.
I mean, carrots. Baby carrots. Baby carrots. I'm only talking about
you're deep throwing that whole shit.
In your mouth, that's your business, yo.
I knew that was coming, bro.
All right, I'll make a vlog about how many baby carrots I can
Mouse
hold in
and
my mouth.
keyboard definitely takes
Bro,
so much
I'll watch
more
that hoe 3 times.
I can supposedly dominate on COD
So future Joey, are you sharing your voice because we are streaming?
Skipping the rest.
I did turn it on.
In talking
so
more
that
about
means
soft assist that brings you into the hitbox for headshots like in Halo. It's
Wait, did you just make fun of my intelligence? I don't quite understand.
I would not make fun of someone's lack of intelligence.
See, you just made fun of my intelligence, I think. That is rude. Oh, man.
Give me a sec. Give me a second. I'm trying to, like...
Oh, no.
This character.
I don't know if y'all watch my stream, but, bro, I was getting meleeed, killed as the fucking demon.
All right.
Terrible.
Just go back to the mission board. I'm just fast traveling there.
Sounds like a plan, brother.
Yeah,
there's no. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to talk about the division on my channel. Thank you.
I'm sorry, bro.
Fuck you, Silver.
Look at this guy. He has no head. Where's your head,
If you gave it a
sir?
fucking chance.
Oh well.
What? Of course he won't give the game a chance, because I guarantee if he actually did give it a chance, he might actually
He would like it.
I did play it. I didn't say there's any wrong with it.
The beta, bro.
It's
the beta
not-
is nowhere near as.
It's not as good as Uncharted. That's a fact. You know why it's a fact? Because I said so. It's my
Why are you
opinion.
comparing it to Uncharted? That's like comparing.
Yeah,
Because
apples to
at the end of the day,
Okay.
fun factor prevails over everything else, and I know for a fact that I'm gonna play Uncharted way more than anything else coming out this year. So therefore, there's no point.
I'm picking up, yo.
Oh, you're on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good.
Lying to
Audio
yourself.
loud and
I'm not lying to
Yeah,
myself.
just-
Maybe I'm lying to myself. The point is that I was like, look here. I want to play Uncharted for like a good 6 months straight, and Division would have fucked that up. So I'm not fucking with it.
Oh, it definitely would have fucked that up, bro.
It's just fun. Okay, playing with friends on any
said
game is
so,
fun.
ha, ha.
Period. We could be playing Bloodborne, and I'd be like, "Yo, this game sucks. I hate it, but I love it because I'm playing with y'all." So there's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the difference. JGott plays PC. They don't have it on PC. Or do
Yeah, they do.
Yes, it's
Oh.
on PC.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Never mind. Don't pay
One of our
attention to me.
members kicks himself every day for buying it on PC because he's by himself.
Well, I got viewers saying shit. Okay, wait a minute. Why is our fucking, like, COO of Glitch in the comment section? Like, bro,
Rainbow
you
says
have a
Jesus
PS4.
pose
Get
LOL.
on the chat. Like, why are you talking via text, bro? Like, come on. I'm
You
not.
got Tony.
Yeah, I'm not responding to it anymore. He's not allowed to talk anymore on the chat. He's got to get in the. He's got. What just happened? I just got booted out. Did you get booted out?
Nah, I'm about to. It looks like though.
All right, I'll re-invite you. Yeah, dude, because you drive a Honda. You drive a Honda. Like, what do you? I mean, yeah, exactly.
No,
That has
I'm
nothing to
being
do.
serious. Like, I'm like one of the only people that like. I don't care if I'm playing with my friends or not. Like, I'm
Okay,
gonna have fun
alright.
regardless.
Are you having fun right now?
I'm
Are
playing
you in-
Paragon?
Are you enjoying the sexy sound of Joey's
Ask me
voice?
why I did that.
Okay, my
I don't
point
know,
is,
it's okay.
it is fun to
like-
communicate with your friends that you deal with on a daily basis
Yeah.
via chat. Therefore, console wins. Game over.
No, because
It's not like you
what if-
can't chat on PC.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Joey,
TeamSpeak.
Hey, we don't need common sense. Okay, when Silver talks, we don't need common sense.
No, I hear you. I hear you. But what if I want to play a game more so than what my friends want to play? Like,
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. I'm not saying that. What I'm
I
saying
gotta
is,
limit myself.
look, all I'm saying is I miss JGott. I wish JGott was more involved on our glitch community chats on PSN or Xbox Live. That's all I'm saying.
One day.
Actually, I threw Xbox Live in there to not look biased, but nobody ever plays Xbox Live with me, so.
You know,
And now, since I was forced to update my PlayStation, now I guess I should use that PlayStation.
You didn't because you didn't play it. You fucking don't try to turn that on PS.
Hey man, just saying what it is, alright.
Damn. What were you saying,
What were you
Joey?
saying,
you know when we have to download the Gears beta for early access?
You know that took place this weekend. And I never even fucked with it.
No, it didn't.
Yes, sir. It was this weekend.
I thought it was next week.
No, it's this weekend.
It starts tomorrow.
No, it's this weekend.
This coming up weekend?
When is the 18th?
I thought it was
Tomorrow.
Okay.
That's
well,
when Gears early access starts on the 18th.
I've been drinking whiskey, so y'all take
Wow.
what I've been saying with a grain of salt.
But you realize that we've been preaching for like how long? Like we got to get our fucking like everybody needs to get their misinformation under wraps.
Wait, whoa! Did you just call? Okay, my name is.
So many
wait a minute. My name is David, not Dave. Shots fired. That's not fair.
Shit.
That's not
fair. Let's leave him out of it because he's
we're cool.
Doing his best.
No, we're cool. That was a joke.
He seems like a decent guy now.
No, he's cool. So yeah, I could have swore when I look at the date for the beta, I could have swore it was this weekend. It started when Doom started, but I could be wrong.
See, and that's one thing about our community. We'll all correct each other, right?
Yeah, but
I believe it to be the 18th. Now, somebody Google it, but the last time I checked, because I went in, to look for the early access, and it said
just so y'all know, as a viewers, Joey is trying to get me in on this beta to expose my suckness. Like, y'all have been watching my streams. I put in work, but with Gears, I am worse. Okay, I'll put it like this. There are frauds on YouTube that claim to know about gaming when in reality all they do is talk about it. They don't actually play games.
I am serious.
I'm so bad at Gears that they will destroy me. I am terrible.